Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and D&D. I am your host, Coffee Horse, and your DM. And this is episode 8 of our Prophecy of Odeecas campaign. With me today, I am joined by Hunter, who plays Rico Thornblade.
Why, hello.
Cody, who plays Stygius Numera.
I still can't believe we're named Dank Stank.
Quill, played by Demry.
I'm not too enthused about Dank Stink either.
Yeah, what the fuck? And Damocles, played by Toast.
I am so tired of the dank stank slander. It's crazy.
I'm with
Well,
Damocles.
It is kind of like, what the hell? All right, so I will do a quick recap for you guys. Last episode, you guys spent the day getting supplies to prepare for the ambush. You guys talked about making explosive traps, setting up traps near the ambush site, and recruiting people to join you guys. Rico and Quill went and talked to a general store person who led them to the very creepy buff blacksmith that Rico had a very friendly encounter with. You guys got some flint, some obsidian, and one piece of steel. After that, you guys walked over to the dragon and got the dragon claws and a couple scales. While that was going on, Rico, you were keeping watch for Quill while she was ripping out the claws. You noticed that when Quill took off, and when she came back, it didn't seem like Quill in her wolf form. Her eyes were red. She brutally carved into you before regaining control over the beast. While that was going on, Stygius and Damocles spent the day trying to recruit people. Damocles called out to the combaters, was only able to get a group of Chads, where there's quite a few Chads, Tylers, Kevins, Kyles, and Justins and Jordans. A big group.
Chaw, dude.
After that didn't work, Stygius went to the cleric house to see if they could spare anyone. It didn't seem like they could. It seemed like they were spending their efforts trying to bring the town back to its full glory. After that, you guys went to the guard office where you spoke to one of the guards. Damocles spoke proudly and realized that he was wanted for treason, even though he had not committed any. Stygius, with his great persuasion, saved Damocles from getting thrown into the slammer. You guys went and talked to the captain, and the captain was able to spare 5. After that, you guys also went and talked to the creepy blacksmith, and you tried to offer him a deal where you would pay him quite a bit of change for him to come out and bring his weapons with him. He didn't say yes, didn't say no. He said if he would come, you would pay him. He never showed up. After that, you guys went and recruited a Kyle and a Tyler. Then you guys met up and headed your way to the ambush site. You guys spent the rest of your time setting up traps, Stygius carving runes into the scales, flint, and steel to make mines, tripwire, and other fun explosive traps. Quill set up a snare, and then you guys planned out where you guys were going to stay and where the guards and Kyle and Tyler were going to be in position for the cart. Right where we left off, you guys had just long rested, and we're going to go from right in the morning, a couple hours before the ambush is supposed to take place. So we start there.
Spoilers. I'm just kidding. Sweet. What time of day is this? A couple
It is about
hours before.
Let's see. It is about roughly like 10:30-ish. in the day.
And a couple of hours is meaning 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, do I still sound okay? I had to switch from my earbuds because I can't just manually mute like I can with my headset. So I'd have to reopen Riverside to mute every time.
You still sound good.
That's good.
You still sound
That's
good.
good.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys wait for the time? Quill, are you still in your wolf form?
Yeah, I think I am.
You notice that you being in your wolf form, the guards are giving you a very interesting look.
Like, do they look like they're gonna do something? Or
No, they just look very intrigued.
oh, okay. Then I just kind of shrug it off.
Anything else?
I suppose I'd like to go to what were their names again? Tyler and what?
Tyler and Kyle.
And Kyle. Tyler and Kyle. I'd like to walk up to them and say, how well do either of you throw?
Oh, dude, I used to throw rocks at my parents all the time.
At your parents?
Yeah, a bunch of fucking losers.
I see. And how about yourself?
You know, here and there.
All right. Well, here. I made these scales. If you can throw them at the enemy. Do you understand?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, we'll totally fucking hit those guys with these fucking rocks, bro.
All right, because the way you're saying it worries me.
Oh, you don't even have to fucking worry about it. I'll fucking hit these guys.
All right. Well,
If I miss, I'm gonna hit them with my fist.
do your best then, yes.
Oh, of course.
Are you sure you want to be out here?
Fuck yeah, bro. Gotta live for life.
All right. Well, we appreciate your help.
Yeah, I better be getting some weed after this.
Oh, no. I walk back over to Damocles and say, I don't think they should be here. Gesturing to the other two.
Would there be anywhere other than that creepy blacksmith to go to get these guys some weapons?
I suppose we could ask for some donations, but we need to be prepped here, I suppose. But I don't know. I'm just thinking of telling them to go back to town.
Live for the fight, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can just tell them to go home.
Okay.
Yo.
I think they're gonna die no matter what you give them.
Very open-minded of you,
Fine.
Quill. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can't just say that.
Actually, I didn't say that. I said it in your brain, not out loud. And also, it's the truth.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
Well, I suppose we'll make the most of it then. Here, would you like some scales as well to throw? Not you, Quill. You don't have opposable thumbs at the moment.
Yeah, I'll take some.
All right,
What's
Fisk.
that supposed to mean, Stygius?
It means you have paws.
I want to pick up a rock and try to throw it.
Physically
A
incapable.
pebble. Okay, a pebble, but I'm throwing it at Stygius.
The funniest, so the thing that I was also laughing at is he's saying this to a creature that is about 2 feet taller than him, looking down on him. And go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay,
Who?
give me 1 second. May.
Oh, yeah, for the throw, right?
Okay, I just had to make sure they were the same. 12.
12. So you're able to pick up this little rock, and as you toss it probably about 10 feet. You grab it in your little teeth and you swing your head, and you're able to toss it about 10 feet.
All I can
You're trying
picture
to
is,
talk,
is
you are
my
muted.
dog with his chew toys.
I can't hit Stygius with it, though.
Oh, are you going to try to hit Stygius with it?
That's been my goal.
I do remember a part where she said, "I'd like to throw this motherfucker at Stygius for talking shit."
So
Verbatim.
you grab up this rock and you toss it, and Stygius, the rock just plinks into you.
Ha!
You still don't have thumbs, though. That was with your mouth.
It's called improvising.
You bite things with that mouth. Do you want to just throw things? I mean, you can if you want, but
No, I don't
don't
want
think
to.
it
I
advisable.
just was making the point that I can throw things if I want to throw things.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, you have seen her throw human bodies like 10, 15 feet away, so.
The throwing isn't the issue, I suppose. Good luck in the fight.
I think you should stop while you're ahead, Stygius.
Indeed.
I just imagine she's chewing and she's just chewing on a rabbit. And she's speaking this into your head.
I'm eating the rest of that deer carcass.
Just animalistically eating this carcass.
Rico, how about you?
I'm sorry. I'm still waking up from this morning. What are you guys talking about? I was just kind of in a daydream.
Would you like some scales to throw at the combatants?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, here. Hand them the last of the scales.
Why, thank you, Stygius. I'm gonna see if I can, try to hit him in the eye. I want to see how accurate I can be.
So, Stygius, what rune did you carve on these scales?
So the big ones are on the traps. The scales just have a fire bolt cantrip, so it's 2d10.
Okay. And the scales you're handing them, are they imbued with something different, or are they just a firebolt cantrip?
Those are just the firebolt.
Okay.
The traps have some much larger spells on them. So,
Okay.
let me know if and when those go up.
Yes, those will come into play. All right, if there's nothing else anyone wants to do or talk about, we can get right into this. All right, so as you guys sit there and let the time get by, it gets closer to about noon. At that time, you see about a mile out, you see the cart. It looks like it's going to arrive to you within the next 10 minutes. You guys got about 10 minutes to prepare yourselves. I already have all of your locations of where you're going to be. Is there anything you want to do in that 10 minutes before they show up, before they hit the crossroad?
I think I want to manage my spells real quick. Give me a second, guys. Sorry.
Perfectly fine. Damocles, Rico?
I feel like Rico would be like, I'd be shoving the scales into like a side pocket or something that's easy to reach into, but not in my hand currently.
Okay. You're stuffing them into like a little pouch in your cloak with the peanuts.
Forgot about the peanuts.
Okay, I didn't forget about the peanuts.
So hold on, before we go any further with anything else, are they salted peanuts?
No, these are just bland
Tragic.
peanuts.
Tragic. So say if they were salted, that's extra damage. Whether it's physical or not. That shit would hurt. Salt in the wound, man.
A guy gets cut like across his chest and someone just throws a peanut at him. It's slightly salted.
Salt in the wounds.
Like
Salt in the
that
wounds, man.
hurts more than the giant gash across their chest.
Listen, man, you put enough salt in there, it's got to be auto crit for show. If you could successfully land 15 peanuts in that open wound, auto crit for show.
We're like 15. It would have to be like 100.
Nah, man, no way. You're telling me that at a distance, throwing these fucking peanuts?
Yeah, because how much salt comes off when you throw the fucking peanut?
No, the peanut lands in there. That's what I'm saying. The peanut goes in there.
Well, yeah, it would take about 100 peanuts.
I don't know.
for it to
Some
actually
peanuts are
do
pretty
any
salty.
sort of.
You ever ate a peanut and it just makes you pucker? You know what I mean? Just like, ooh.
No.
Oh.
I've never had that problem.
What?
I can truly say that I've never eaten a salty enough peanut that it was almost sour
Oh.
in comparison.
I think that's just a bad peanut.
Maybe it
You
was.
just ate a spoiled peanut.
Spoiled peanut. All right, throw spoiled peanuts into the wound.
You're really trying to make this logic work, aren't you?
Auto crit for show, man. Okay.
All right, Damocles, Quill, is there anything you guys want to do right before they get there?
I'm also managing my spells.
Okay, managing spells.
I don't think so. I think I'm checking to see if there's something that would like benefit me to do out of combat, but I don't think there is. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I would like to make sure my hood is pulled up as well.
Okay, you
My
have your
cloak.
cloak on. Okay. So you guys wait this little bit of time, and
I have a question.
go ahead.
Is there any like predator animals near
Any
us?
Predator animals
The only
near
predator in the region is Rico.
Wow.
you.
Good one. That's a good one.
That is about the only predator in the region, is Rico. No, there's probably... I wouldn't say so. You'd have to either make a nature check. Yeah, you'd have to make a nature check.
Okay, that's fine. I forgot I would have to switch and then switch back again to be able to do that.
I mean, you could use your perception with an advantage because of your smell to see if you smell any other prey or predator type creatures in the area.
Well, I will do that, but I don't think in order to cast a spell, I would have to switch. I think perception. You said.
Yes.
Okay, 12.
You get advantage, so you get to roll one more time.
Oh.
And I think you have a bonus to perception in that form.
13.
A 13, okay. No, there's nothing really catching your nose, predator-wise. You smell more squirrels and stuff running about, but that's about it.
Okay. I'm still just working on my spells real fast.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does everyone see my screen share?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
I'd like to cast a mage armor at this point as well.
Mage armor? Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Just waiting for Quill.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So as you guys are sitting there, you see the cart gets right to the intersection. And at that moment, you hear all four of the traps you guys set in the trees go off.
Whoa.
And then you see the one trip line that you put across the road on the far side snaps and goes off as well. And in that instant, I need all of you to roll for initiative.
I got a 5.
6.
I got a nat 20.
For a 5.
Initiative.
Where is a 6? Rico got a 25 and Stitch got a 15. Cool. All right. At that moment, you guys see 4 flashes appear right behind the guards in a out of nowhere. Right as the people get to the intersection. At that moment, Damocles, you're over here. You're right here. You see I'm moving you?
Yeah, I've got it full screen now, so.
Okay, you see where you are. Kyle and Tyler
Yeah,
are right next to
in
you.
between
At
them.
At that moment, you see Kyler. You see Kyle. Kyle instantly vanishes, gets pulled into the rocks, and is gone. And same with Tyler, just instantly gone. You have no clue where they went. You hear their screams. Oh fuck! Poof. And you see blood is across the rock.
What the
Well,
fuck?
that was quicker than I thought.
Rico, it's now your turn.
Well, I think I would like to go ahead and pull out one of those scales
Okay.
and see if I could throw it just past the trees in front of me to hit that close guard. I think
It's
that's what
about
it says.
45 feet. So make an attack roll.
Just unarmed strike or
You would just, so it's called a throw. So so what you're doing is you're throwing an object. So I just make I guess it'd be roll a d20 and add your dex. Actually, add your strength. That's my bad. Add your strength.
Man, I wish you'd have stuck with Dex. 5.
As you throw it, it lands short and it hits the ground. How do these activate, Stygius?
Just from being thrown on these ones.
Okay.
There's an attempt to add a bit of a tricky switch on with the new rune edition there that I have, able to make it into essentially a trip of some sort. This one is just air going across it really quickly.
Okay. So as you throw it, you watch it hit the ground, and since it hits the ground, it goes in a random direction, and it shoots kind of back towards you, but hits the rock.
Spooky.
That was one of your actions, I believe. Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
Just try to hide again behind that rock.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
A 30.
Damn. A 30. Holy shit. Fucking A. All right.
I disappear.
You see that one dark figure looks your direction as you vanish. As you guys are coming in, you hear the people at the cart. You see one of them goes, "Oh fuck! Stop the cart! Stop the cart! Everyone, prepare your weapons! Get ready to fight! Release the horse!" You see one of them run up. You see one of them run up right here. 30. And he is going to... what is he going to do? I got to see what he can do. He's going to make 3 attacks at the one guy you threw that thing at, Rico, with his light crossbow.
Nice.
All right. So that one hits. That one misses. And that one misses. So he does... Wow, I am rolling shitty damage.
Good. Good. That's a lot of dice.
He still does a big... you see that he runs up and he takes a couple shots, but it's just a little bit far out of his range. And the guy does take some damage. He takes a little bit. And you see one of them strikes him and he goes, ugh. But it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. It is now that guy's turn. He's going to run up, take his movement, and take on one of these guards. He's going to... Yeah, this guy's going to get slashed a bunch.
Is anybody seeing it move? I'm not seeing...
It's not moving for me either.
Is it not moving?
No. Oh, there we go.
Ah.
Perfect.
I'll just have to keep that refreshed.
Now I can't see all of it.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this, guys.
No worries. It was like,
Is it working now? You guys can see?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. He's going to make his attacks. Ooh. Hits. That one hits. And that one misses. So need more D6s. Okay. You watch this guy, this cloaked figure, walk over to these guards, these two guards right here, goes right in between them, actually. And with 2 slashes, kills them both. That is his turn. Another one of the dark figures goes up and... Oh, shit. I did not mean to remove them from combat. Oops.
oh.
Much. Goes to there. Is this updating for you guys?
Yeah, I
Yes.
see it moving.
All right. They're going to make a couple attacks on the front guy in front of the cart. They're going to throw their dagger. Sorry, I have to keep going back to check stat blocks. That one hits. That one hits. That one misses. So 2. God, I need a lot of dice.
Sounds like it.
You see he whips 2 daggers at this guy, and they look like they're covered in a green substance, and they smack into this guy's chest. He goes, ah! And you see this little bit of green liquid and blood start pouring from his chest. The guy looks fine, but it does look like that fucking hurt a lot. One of the cart guys hops off the cart, and he is going to run up. And that is all he's going to do for his turn, because he does not have any ranged weapons. Bummer.
Oh no.
Another one of the guys that was leading the cart, he's going to run up and go. He's going to get right next to that guy, and he's going to slash at... Oh, I did the wrong one. Oops. He's going to slash at him. That one hits. That one hits. That one hits. He gets 3 attacks off on him. damn. Now I'm rolling good damage. Walks over and goes swish, slash, slash 3 times with his spear, and does a pretty decent amount of damage. But these guys are pretty hardy. Stygius, it is now your turn.
All right. So I see these fellows stroll through the bombs. So first,
You hear
First
all of the
explosions
traps
go.
just go off. It didn't look like any of them set them off. It looks like something was like triggering them. Something different was triggering them.
Interesting.
You are up in this tree.
I'd like to first cast Detect Magic and looking critically at the what's going on around the card itself. So seeing these enemies and counting how many there are, as well as if they're using any magic.
As you detect magic, you see, and very far across the battlefield, there's someone hiding just on the edges of the trees that looks like they are covered in magic. The other ones do not seem to be wielding any magical weapons. The guy that just got attacked by the front-looking gladiator looks like he does have a little bit of magic to him, but not a whole lot.
Okay. Could you point out on the map or where that fellow is in the forest? You said the magic user.
Right up here.
Okay. Excellent.
This guy right here looks like he has a little bit of magic, and you're seeing magic coming from the cart. You're also seeing this person right here is very magical. Seems like a nature type magic. Other than that, you see Quill that's over here in the trees and the magic, and a faint bit of aura coming from somewhere in these rocks, but you are unable to pinpoint it.
Okay. Interesting. In that case, I'd like to grab my invisibility cloak. And that's all in my turn.
Okay, you grab your visibility cloak. Okay. You see the druid turns into a dire wolf and spends their movement, which I believe is 50 feet, if I'm not correct. Yes.
Aw, Quill's got a friend.
I feel like
And
Quill's
gets right
the type of wolf to
about-
hit him with that. There can be only one.
Oh, whatever.
It's right about there. And ends their turn. You see the mage in the back steps out from the shadows. And is going to cast a fireball. Which is a 20-foot radius. It's how much d6? 8d6. 7, 9, 86. And what is there? Okay, it's 14. It's going to cast a fireball right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get the circle overlay.
It's okay. The longer it takes you to do this, the longer it takes
It's
you
going
to
to
kill
cast
me.
it right there.
Fuck.
So Damocles is in it. Those two are, all three of those people are in it, and they all have to make dexterity saves. So make a dexterity save for me, Damocles.
It's because I was late, wasn't it?
Well,
Fuck you, 19.
okay, you take half damage. Remember that.
Okay.
Failure. Fails. And... Wow, fuck. 3 fails? Holy shit. Okay. This is going to be a lot of dice. I don't even know if I have enough d6s for this.
Oh, God.
Here's 5 of them.
This might be painful.
Fucking A. Damocles. You take 17 damage.
Is that half, or do I need to half that?
That is halved.
Okay.
That is already halved. And all these guys take 35.
Well,
You see this massive thing of fire come flying out from right on the edge of the road. As flames hit and scorch Damocles, you see it coming, and you're just able to get behind a rock just as it comes to hit you. Direwolf, Gladiator, an assassin. You see the ones that were hit, they look, they cover down, they look scorched, and all of their clothes are on fire.
Well, at least I don't look like those guys.
Extra crispy.
Guards C, D, and E all run up to go try to take care of these guys.
Don't worry, Damocles. We might get a turn next week.
Yeah, right? We're gonna be here the whole session, not even fucking throw a hit, man.
Yeah.
All because of a 5 and a 6, homie. It's game over. This shit just turned into a spectator sport.
Oh, if I do that, is that better? Can you guys still see the whole thing?
I believe that's the whole thing still. Yeah, I think so.
If I can zoom out a little bit.
Well, that should be fine.
Okay, perfect. The horse runs off, spends its movement running.
The horse runs through the tripwire and blows to smithereens.
The tripwire.
Yeah, I know.
Quill, it is now your turn.
Okay. I want to. Do I have enough movement to get to the mage that set off the fireball?
You are behind these trees, so you'd have to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can get about there.
Can I hit him if I do that?
No, the mage is up here. You are close to this person right here.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go for that person. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bonus action haste. Well, with my haste, would I be able to get there?
With your haste, you should be able to get there.
Okay, then I'm going for that mage.
Okay, you're able to make it up all to the mage.
I'm using my haste.
If I zoom in, is that better for you guys? I mean, Stygius, you're all the way over there, and Mrykul, you're up there. But
we can also zoom in too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going
I did do it on
to.
D&D Beyond, so if you guys want to look at it on D&D Beyond, I have it on the recording and D&D Beyond as well. So
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Perfect.
Conjure Animals.
Okay,
Um,
what does
and
that
then
do?
so I'm conjuring a pack of wolves and
How big is this pack of wolves?
um. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Hold on.
Just so you know, there is nowhere for me to open the world or a map in D&D Beyond on my phone.
Yeah, it has to be on a computer.
I just went
That's what I
and
was saying.
looked.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's what I was
know.
saying. The ones that
You keep telling me get a
I know.
computer.
um. Whenever they move within 10 feet of a creature, they have to make the saving throw.
So I'm guessing it's just like a 5 foot, like a.
So 10 feet. But
Well,
as long as
I was just trying to
they're
determine
gonna
how big
be,
of their
they're gonna be
they.
next to me
Okay, so
because
they're like
I
a
want
five
them.
foot pack.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want them in my radius, within 5 feet of me, and also within the mage, however many I can hit. So however
And they
that
are
works.
slashing damage, correct?
Yeah, they are slashing damage.
Okay, so within 5 feet, so they're probably on top of him. Did you summon them on top of him or behind him?
On top of him.
On top of him. Okay.
And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, of
13.
saves.
All right. Oh, I did that wrong anyway. It's on. Wait. Okay, so. Okay, wait. So I did that wrong. So whenever a creature ends its turn in that space that the pack is
Okay.
in.
Okay, so he doesn't take any damage at the current moment.
No, okay. But then I'm going to use my multi-attack. So for my first set of claws, 19 plus 7, 26. Does that hit?
26 does hit.
Okay. How about 15?
15 does not. 15 does hit.
Okay. And
But he is going to use shield to make that not hit.
for the second one,
Yeah. So what was your first attack?
claws, and it was I rolled a 19 plus 7.
Okay, so that one still hits. The second one, he throws up a shield.
Okay,
it
and then
misses.
the next one was a 17 plus 7, so
That
24.
also misses.
24?
24? Yeah, no, that hits. Sorry.
That's what I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. Damn.
My bad.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll for I gotta remember. Bite is 2d10, claws 1d8, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I plus my rage
Which is
thing
plus
that I get.
2. Well, your rage
It's
damage
1d6.
is Yes, but you also get rage damage when you are enraged. So that's
Okay.
a +2 as well.
Oh, to every attack or just what? Like,
To damage.
oh, just to the whole damage.
So it for each attack, +2 to each attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll my 1d8 first so we can just add this all up. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 4 plus 7 plus 2. So 4 plus 9 is 13.
Okay.
And then I get 2d10. Okay, 14 plus 14 for my 7 bonus on each of them is 14 plus 14 is 28.
28.
What did I say was my first one?
13. So you're at a total of 41 at the current moment.
Okay, and then I get my 1d6. Actually, I'm going to try to re-roll one of my 1d8 to get a little higher. Or my 1d10, I mean.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
So we're at what?
41.
Okay, so I get to roll my 1d6. And then plus 3 plus 2. So
3 plus
5.
3, 6.
Oh.
6. So 47. Because it's 1d6 plus 3. It's half your druid level.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So 47 damage?
Yep.
Fucking A. As you slash into him and then bite him, your first slash scratches, he goes, ah! And the second one, you go to claw it again, and as you do, he tucks, and you see this blue arcane shield shoot up by his arm, and it pings off, and then you bite, and as you do, you bite right through the grab where he was going to pull that arcane shield back up one last time, but you bite him in the arm, and you rip him down. He looks fucking bloodied. He looks fucked up after that.
Perfect.
He looks, ow, as he's covered in blood and has giant bite marks on him.
Perfect.
Okay.
I forgot that I had
Damocles.
advantage too.
Hold on, I'm still recovering from the fireball. Yeah. All right. Fireball's over. Is the Berserker Commander a good guy?
That is on your side.
Okay. Is the Gladiator a good guy?
Yes.
Okay. Can I make it to that bandit guy up there, the Deceiver? Is that what it says? Yes,
He's
I
within
can.
25
Yes, I
feet.
can.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Bring me over there, baby girl. Okay. I mean, no beating around the bush here. We're gonna beat the fucking shit out of this guy.
Okay. Go ahead. Make some attacks on him.
Yeah, we're gonna start with a unarmed strike.
An unarmed strike. Okay.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Okay, perfect. That's 10 regular damage. We're gonna imbue that with Fire's Burn for an additional 6.
So 16. Okay.
I will unarmed strike him again. Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, fucking A. Okay. So you do 1d8 plus 7 is your strength, correct?
Well, it's shining blue and it says 2d8 plus 7 now.
So, but we do our crits differently. On this, it's like they give you 2d8. You get the full damage, and then you get what you roll.
Okay.
So, how much damage do your normal unarmed strikes do?
1d8 plus 7.
Just 1d8 plus 7. So you do 15 right off the bat.
Okay.
And now roll, so roll the first one, get rid of it, and then okay.
Okay.
Roll again.
Roll again.
So just roll again. Yeah, just roll again. So it goes away. An extra 12 damage.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit. All right.
Nice.
Is he dead after that?
I ain't gonna tell
Is
you.
he okay?
Why wouldn't you tell him? Wouldn't he know if he's dead?
Me not telling him should tell
I
him
mean
that he's
that
not
tells
dead yet.
me that that he's still existing. Am I allowed to call a late fire burn on that?
You can call a fire burn
Okay,
on that.
all right, we'll do that then. 9, additional 9.
Extra 9
Big dub,
damage.
big
Damn.
dub. And then I get my bonus action, and I think Fury of Blows might just be a little bit overkill. We'll do another unarmed strike.
Okay.
16 again,
To hit. Yep, that hits.
and then 14 more damage.
14 more damage. Okay, so let me do the math on this. Jesus fucking Christ.
I would like to know what you calculate at the end too, because I feel like I just fucked on this guy.
62 damage.
Big dub, big dub.
Hell
I could have killed
yeah.
myself.
Hey.
62 damage. You throw one right hook, he goes to duck, and you catch him right in the fucking chin. Boom! Right across the face. Your second one comes from the left, a giant left hook. Boom! And then you just clock him once right in the fucking throat. He goes, his face is fucking bloodied. He looks at you with a scowl and goes, "You motherfucker." He's still standing, but he looks fucking hurt.
I'm a fucking
Oh, shit.
scouser, mate. You can't knock us out.
All right.
Where'd that come
It's a
from?
little Patty the Batty right there, bro. I just beat the shit out of that guy.
Well done, well done.
I love it.
You watch, as you're doing this, you guys hear a noise. And hold on, I gotta look this up real quick. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay. He gets 1, 2, 5 attacks. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Natural 20. Damn. Okay.
This has been an existentially long silence, so I know it's gonna get cut. So I'm gonna hit him with that even bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, sorry. I'm doing math right now for a lot of damage. That's all.
That's fine. Or is it? Wait, is it fine? Hold on.
Not really.
How is that? Hold on.
You
No
guys
bueno.
watch the assassin get fucking yanked by this very silver hook, like this very gold hook and a dagger, and instantly is ripped into the rocks and is fucking dead.
Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this entity that's like pulling people through the rocks.
Oh, no.
And then I gotta roll for that. Okay. All right. Rico, it's your turn.
Oh, man. I don't even know where to start now.
You should start by getting the fuck away from those rocks, bro. Bad juju over there.
I feel safe.
You shouldn't. I've seen 3 people go through the rocks, never to be seen again.
But I'm the farthest away from them. I think I'm.
Wait, which rocks was that by?
I'd be afraid of any and
that
all
is-
rocks at this point, bro.
That's over here by this trap.
I would like to go ahead and move forward
Okay, move yourself where you need to.
a little bit, just to the next rock,
Okay.
and throw my psionic blades at the warrior commander.
Okay, they are 40 feet away from you, so you can hit them.
Nice. Okay. 17 to hit.
That misses.
Oh no. How about a nat 20?
Oh, another natural 20. Beep, 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 beep. I need an air horn sound.
Hold on.
Yeah, there we go. There we fucking go.
Okay, yeah, that hits for sure.
Fuck yes. Thank goodness.
So, what is your psionic damage flat?
1d6 plus 5.
So 11, okay, and then roll to hit, and you are hidden. They didn't see you, so you get to add your sneak attack on top of this.
Hell yeah. So I just
It's
roll
with
my
advantage.
normal 1d6, right?
Yeah, so roll your normal 1d6, just flat. Just roll 1d6 plus the modifier.
So
Sorry,
11.
11,
again.
another 11.
No,
Damn.
I rolled a 6, so plus 5.
So 20. Yeah, I know. So 22 as without sneak attack.
And that could have been better. 7.
Ooh, okay. Okay, damn. Out of all of your dice that you rolled for your sneak attack, you only got a 7?
Yes. A 4,
Wow.
a 1, and a 2.
29 damage. You
I'll
throw
take
the
it.
psionic blade, it goes, it shing, hits into the first one hits in the arbor, pings off. Second one, he goes, sticks him right in the back. They start to turn your direction.
I wasn't really built for taking a lot of hits, so I would like to try to duck down and disappear again.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
14.
Ooh, okay. 14.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
Give me
don't.
them low numbers. All right. It is now this guy's turn. He's going to run up to you, Quill. And he's going to make 2 attacks with his scimitar and 1 pistol shot at you.
Okay.
27 to hit,
Yep, that'll hit.
a 27 to hit,
Yep.
and for the pistol, a 19 to hit.
Yep, 19 hits.
Okay. Fucking low rolling. God damn it. That's better. Okay. Now for that damage, 2 attacks.
Ruby?
Is she licking your toes again?
She's licking my legs. It's so
Stop
nasty.
violating me. Stop the violation.
I need my daily salt intake, though.
Come here, let me lick you.
Oh my god.
Lots of damage. Lots of damage. There's a lot of damage going on here.
Are we all not going to walk away from this?
Well, who knows? Maybe.
Perhaps limping.
I already told you I'm a fucking
Perhaps.
scouser.
What is a scalp?
I have no fucking idea. I never Googled it. I was gonna, and I never did. I think it's like where he's from or something.
He does 75 damage to you.
Is that halved?
That is not halved.
So 75 divided by 2 is
37.
36 damage. 36 damage. Are you resistant to poison at all?
no.
Okay, so yeah, you take. Well, then hold on. I should do that a little separately then.
You know that you can't just hit Quill.
Yes, I do, but you are going to take a lot of poison damage.
Great.
So make that 40.
That's not that bad. Okay.
Okay.
Ouch.
Now it is the warrior's turn. He is going to move. Let's see if he can find Rico. That's the question. He does spot Rico.
I do want to mention, because I have my hood up.
Oh, that's right. They have disadvantage. I
Yes.
know. I know. Okay. Well, I was going off their passive. I actually have to roll now.
Yes.
They can find you with their passive.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Well, he rolled a 14.
Oh,
And
that's...
a 12 plus 7, which is a 19, still does find you.
Damn.
They're coming for you, Rico.
Hello, little Rico. They are going to take their longbow, and they are going to make 3 attacks on you.
Oh no.
I was cocked.
It's not what he wanted.
No, it was cocked.
Uh-huh.
21 to hit on the first one.
Yeah. What'd I
Yeah.
say?
That hits.
A 20. Holy shit! Actually,
Yes, that hits.
a 30 something on that
Oh
one.
my fucking god.
And another 24.
What are these
To hit.
rolls, bro?
It's about time I actually do some fucking damage to you guys. All
I
right.
mean, you about killed me from Quill.
Yeah, you tried to...
Your speed is reduced by 10 feet till the start of their next turn.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh no. It's not as bad. This is still a lot of damage. I will say that. $58 damage to you, Rico.
I would like to use my uncanny dodge.
Okay. To have that,
Yes.
58 divided by 2. How many times can you use that?
It doesn't say.
Okay. You take 29 damage.
Ouch, but that's a lot better.
All right. That is their turn. Now it is the Bandit Deceiver, and he's going to cast Hold Person on you, Damocles.
Fuck you.
So you need to
You can't
make...
hold me.
Actually, he's going to cast Hold Person on 3 people.
It's racist.
That is racist.
And it is a... This is a spell save. Okay. Okay. It is a wisdom save. So he's going to cast it on you, Damocles, on the gladiator, and on one of the guards.
Yeah, I got 24.
You are good.
Yeah.
You saved from that. I don't know about the rest of
You
these
can't
guys.
hold
These
me.
guys might. So, wisdom.
What does it
poor
mean when
boy.
it says +1 on saves, ring of protection at the bottom?
So it means you get a +1 to all saves because of your ring of protection.
Does it incorporate that already?
Yes,
Okay,
it already
okay.
incorporates that. Ooh. So you and the gladiator, the big gladiator type dude, shrug this magical casting off. The one guard E, does not seem to knock it off of his shoulders though, and he is considered paralyzed,
Guards are pussies, dude.
which is not good for him.
Swear to God, you brought us guards with 22 HP.
11. To be
Oh my
exact.
God! Oh my God!
That's fucked up.
They're guards. He said not his best men.
Those were his words.
My words.
Those were his words.
My words.
He sent the guards that if Quill sneezed on them, they would die.
Never said they were good. I just said they were guards. And I think that is his turn. Okay. It is now the Berserker's turn. He's going to run up and try to fuck on this guy.
God damn it.
Here comes your teammate. He's going to take his great axe and make some swings against him.
Cut this motherfucker in half, baby. Come on now.
That is a hit. That is another hit.
Oh, he's gone.
Where am I? So 3d12 plus 12. Okay, remember that. Ooh, and then he takes. Ooh, fuck. Okay. So he just takes that. Okay. You watch as this berserker runs up, goes, "Argh!" and takes this great axe and splits this fucker in half.
Yeah.
They
Cut his dick off.
They are no longer there. They are dead. Now it is the gladiator's turn, and he's going to run up 5, 10, 15, run up back here, and he's going to make a couple attacks at that guy.
Okay, so I know that his name is Bandit Crime Lord. Okay, but when it was behind the mage, it kind of looked like it said Reddit Crime Lord, and that is peak. That is peak right there.
The spear doesn't hit. Ooh, he gets his own natural 20.
Dub.
And the last one is also a hit. So. Shit, throwing shit at the floor. Plus. You see, he takes his spear, walks up to this guy, and shink, 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 makes 3 quick jabs at him. The crime lord is able to takes one and actually makes 3 quick jabs. The first one, the crime lord bashes the spear down. The gladiator pulls it back, goes for a spear, hits him dead center in the chest, leaving a pretty massive blow. And then gets another quick one right in the leg.
Rico, throw some
right.
peanuts in there.
Crime lord looks all right, but he looks like
I got you.
that
fam.
fucking hurt him big time. All right, Stygius, it is now your turn.
Stygius, do you have any peanuts? He has an open wound.
You wish to throw some salt in there?
Yes. Death by 1,000 peanuts.
It would literally take 1,000.
Solid.
I'd like to learn that spell as a monk, please and thank you.
That would be
On my next level up, that's what I want. I want death by 1,000 peanuts. I can use it once per long rest.
It only takes one if they're allergic.
That is the truth.
So, also, just a heads up, I learned what a scouser is.
Did you Google it?
I did, and it's a specific type of accent. They're from Liverpool, the Liverpool area.
Okay, so I was kind of right.
You were right. Yeah, the accent's like pretty fun. It's definitely interesting.
I know. I've been
Okay.
doing it all day.
So, hell yeah. Past that, I, as Stygius, would like to see what is pulling these poor souls into the rocks. I see that as being quite dangerous, and I'd like to focus my efforts on that.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
The DC's 40.
Wow. Well, I'm
Nat
not gonna
20. Come on, Stygius, you got this.
It doesn't matter.
So is it even possible for him to roll a fucking DC 40 right now?
Do you have an area of effect spell?
I got a 15, not really. Yes, but no. Yes, but no. So I take it I don't see anything then.
No, you don't.
Okay. I'd like to proceed under the invisibility cloak.
Okay.
Down from the tree and walking as far as I can. Let's see.
So 30 foot is kind of right around here in this range.
Okay. And the thing pulling in the people on the rocks, that was happening on the other side of the road, correct?
Oh, it's happening over here, as far as you know.
Okay. I would like to, head 30 feet in that direction then.
So you got to climb down out of this tree carefully, I'm guessing.
Indeed, yes.
Make it acrobatics just for me, for fun. Let's see how well you climb out of this tree.
Fun.
Boy,
What the
here we
fuck?
go. For funsies.
Oh,
a nat
21, boy.
Beautiful. You don't even climb out of this tree. You just fucking hop. You get to right there on the ground. I gave you a little more movement because of that natural 20.
Perfect. I'll move 30 feet in that direction.
This way?
Yes.
Get right about there.
Perfect.
At that set of rocks.
I would like to get out my axe, and that's how I'll end my turn.
Okay. You like to get out your axe. Okay, that is your turn. Now it's the druid's turn. That is currently a direwolf. They are going to run up and run up to probably the mage. And they are going to make one attack at them. And it fucking misses. Quill, you see this smaller direwolf run up and goes to bite this mage and completely fucking misses their shit.
Does it get advantage because we're in a...
It does not get advantage at the current moment.
Oh, okay.
On its next turn, it will get advantage.
Why?
Because that's how this works.
Because you're the
for
boss?
the druid?
Oh, okay.
Because it's a wild shape? Do you want me to roll with advantage? I'll do it just for you.
Well, I think it should have advantage.
Fucking one.
Well, I'm just saying that I think it should because it is a wild shape and it's a wolf.
Technically, they don't know whether you are ally or foe at the current moment. That's why they wouldn't have advantage. They are seeing you help, but they truly do not know your intentions, so they cannot classify you as an ally.
Oh, I see.
So it is the mage's turn. The mage is going to...
I've been curious about what this mage is going to do.
They're going to cast a fireball.
Figures.
No.
Let's just hope they die at the end of their turn.
Can I ask why all of a sudden this fireball is fucking twice the size that it previously was?
No, it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet.
I
It's a 20-foot
swear
radius.
it was not 20 feet last time. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
It's 20-foot radius. That's what it's been.
It's got to be racist.
They're gonna cast it right there. It's going to hit all three of those guards, you and the direwolf Quill, and Damocles and the Berserker. You guys need to make a dexterity save for me.
Of?
Got to roll.
Well, I need to know, so I don't know
23.
if I need to reroll.
That saves. Dexterity save. A dexterity saving throw.
21.
That saves. The direwolf is going to make a save. Another natural one. Jesus fucking Christ. They fail that. The Berserker fails. The guard fails. That one succeeds. And that one fails. Okay. It's 9d6. Okay.
9d6? What the fuck?
Ooh, that's a lot of fives. Okay, so Quill and Damocles, you guys take 22 points of fire damage.
Is that halved, or do I need to half that?
That is halved.
Okay.
That is halved.
Okay. Just checking. You like to fuck around, and I don't want to find out. So, said 22.
Yes, 22.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. Should have drank a health potion.
Okay, you see the druid comes out of their wild shape and goes back to their druidic form. And this guy takes...
Oh, it put me on death saves, but all it did was knock me out of my...
Yeah, all it did was knock you out of your wild shape, out of your first form.
Okay. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe just take my health points back up.
Yeah, take your health points back up to 70.
And my health points aren't 70, I only have 54. I thought at one point I had 70.
No, when you go to your wild shape, it uses your health.
But I have 70 in my wild shape?
Yeah, when you go into your wild shape form, you have 70 health. It uses your HP.
Oh, then I still have health. But no, I only have 54, period. But I thought at one point I did have 70.
I noticed it too. Every time I reopen D&D Beyond, I have to override my HP to be 60.
Oh, okay.
So just check it every time we open up the game.
Yeah, because I was at 70 at one point, but then this time when I got on...
Put yourself at 70. That's what you're at.
Okay, I had... okay, I have 54. I was at 20.
So you should be at 40 something. Just add all your health back and then minus the damage that you've taken. You've taken 40 from the first attack, from one attack, and you've taken another 22. So you've taken 66 total. 66. Sorry, 62. Not 66. 62. Fuck. 62 damage. So you should have 8 health left.
Okay. Then I am still in my wild shape.
Okay, cool.
That's wild.
Now it's the druid's turn. They're going to spend their turn again, going back to their wild shape form. And that is their turn. The horse runs away.
Hey, I wanted to talk about that on my last turn, but I never did. How the fuck did a horse roll higher than me and Quill?
They rolled quite high.
That's fucked. I really lost out to a horse, bro. That's crazy.
It rolled higher than you, Damocles.
Maybe it's not a horse.
It was a horse. It was a draft horse. Literally, it was a draft horse. Its initiative was 7. It is now your turn, Quill. Sorry, I went too far. It is now your turn, Quill. I went too far. Their initiative was a 7.
Okay.
Oh, they ended their turn. What type of dex save did they have to make?
Oh yeah.
They did not move. That's my bad.
So roll.
That is it a dex save?
Yep.
21.
Okay, they pass.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fuck up this mage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my first multi-attack on him.
Okay, dokie.
So for my first clause, does a 17 hit?
He throws up a shield that misses.
But I get advantage. I guess it's another 17. So
Yeah, that still misses.
a 9 or a 4. 9 plus 7 is a 16 hit.
That still misses.
How many shields does this motherfucker have?
Well, a shield it's a reaction.
Oh my god,
So-
that's my fucking... I'm using real dice, because I just rolled a 6 again. Shit pisses me off. I think those dice are rigged. I'm sure of it. Okay, I get one more roll for my bite.
Okay.
And that is a 16 plus 7. So,
16, that does hit. Your bite
Alright.
does hit.
and then I get 2d10.
Are you still in your haste form, or are you just...
Yeah,
let that drop?
I'm still hastened.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll 1. Okay, 7 plus 5 is 13, plus I get a 13 plus 7, so 20. No, plus 13 plus 7 plus 7
So
is
a
27. And I get my 1d6 also.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 27 is 33.
33. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna pop his freaking head off.
All right. You throw one claw, whoosh, bing, bounces off an arcane shield. You throw another claw, bing, bounces off an arcane shield. You reach over and you fucking break right through the shield with your head and grab his head and you go, and his head smashes like a watermelon when a lady smashes a watermelon between her thighs. Just poof, explodes. Just fucking explodes. His head explodes.
Alright, who else is near me?
You have the crime lord who is still near you.
Alright, I'm gonna move my wolf pack over a bit.
Okay.
I want
Guessing
him
to
to
there?
Yep, so is the gladiator part of our team?
Yeah, as far as you know.
Like he was with the...
Yeah, he was with
Wagon.
the cart. He was with the cart.
Okay. And then I'm gonna make a multi-attack on him.
Perfect.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit. Yes, a 20 does hit.
Okay. 20 for my first clause. Got a 5, so I'm gonna re-roll that. 16 plus 7 is...
That hits.
Okay. Second clause hit. I'm gonna retry that one. Oh my god, this fucking app. Okay. So my 2 claws hit, so I get 2d8.
Okay.
10 plus 7 plus 7 is 24.
24 damage?
Yep.
All right. You slash at him twice. He goes, ugh. He seems all right.
He seems alright.
He seems all
Okay.
right. Damocles, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just finishing something real quick. Okay, well, first and foremost, put me in, coach. I gotta get up close personal with that guy.
You can get right about there.
Okay. So, if I wanted to drink a health potion, is that an action or a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
Okay, I would like to use one.
Okay. Roll for that. What is it, a greater health potion?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you know what it is. So you know what to roll.
It says 44 plus 4, but it's not letting me do anything with it.
Yeah, so you just have to roll manually 44.
Oh,
if you want,
okay.
I can do it for you.
I think if I do that, okay, I got it. 12.
12 plus 4, so you get 16 health back.
Okay, big dub.
Sorry, yeah, 16.
Big dub, big dub.
If you, just so you know, you guys can spend an action to fully drink a health potion and you get the whole benefits.
Oh, okay.
So like 44, you would get 16 plus 4, so you get 20 health points if you were to use an action to do so. But then all you have left is a bonus action.
Yeah. I would like to use the rest of my. I would like to beat the shit out of this guy. Unarmed strike. Okay. Ooh, does a 15 hit?
Does not hit.
We're gonna try that again. Does a 26 hit?
That hits.
All right.
That hits all right.
We hit for 15. We're gonna fires burn. For 1.
16 damage. You bop him in the face, and the fire like scorches his nose, and he goes, oh! His nose starts to bleed, but he looks bloodied, but he's still standing up.
Singe his eyebrows a little bit.
All right. That is your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
Damocles, actually, Stygius, you see just out of the shadows, you see a figure appear. Throw something, watch the Berserker commander get ripped towards the sign, and then brutally murdered. Right there.
Dude, what the fuck?
They are dead right there. I will put. And then as you see that small figure, it's gone. Okay. Rico, it's your turn.
Okay, so since this warrior commander dude had the balls to run up on me, I'm going to take full advantage of my boots of striding and springing and just jump as fast and as hard as I can at him with both of my psionic blades out in front of me to stab him.
Ooh, so you're gonna do like a attack, like you're just gonna stab into him. Okay.
Yes.
Roll to hit. I'll give you advantage on this because that's pretty creative.
Thank goodness, because the first one was oh my god, an 11.
Misses.
I rolled a 2 and then a 3.
I'm telling you, this app.
A 26.
That does hit.
For 7.
For 7 damage. You get your sneak attack because it was with advantage.
And 12.
So
19.
19. You go and you take your boots and you bounce forward on this rock, going to stab. And as you do, you collide into him. And one of your blades, as you do, you loosen your hand and it dissipates, but your other blade sticks into his stomach. And he goes, ah! And you push him back 5 feet.
Nice.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do?
Um,
You only used 10 feet of movement there, so...
let's see. I need to get the measuring tool out to see how far it is. Okay. I would like to... oh, well... yeah. I would like to move over to... back in here and try to hide.
Okay, roll a stealth check with advantage, because you have your cloak up.
Um... 26.
26. Okay. So now the bandit crime lord's turn, and he's going to make one attack at... he's going to make one attack at the gladiator. He's actually going to make 2 attacks at the gladiator and 1 pistol shot at you, Damocles.
Stop trying to kill me.
The first one hits for the scimitar. Second one hits for the scimitar. Does a 17 hit?
My armor class is 19.
Okay. That misses then. So that's 2d. Plus 12, 17. And that is 14. Okay. So that is... ooh. You see the crime lord goes shing, shing with the scimitar, slashes across the gladiator twice. This green coating covering his blade. And does... ooh. And as he does, you see the gladiator falls.
Damn.
And he turns to you and shoots his pistol, but he misses you.
Yeah, because I'm like way too cool.
Too
Rico,
cool
that
for
warrior's
school.
pissed after being stabbed by you, so they're going to make a check to see if they can see you. They are unable to see you.
Wait,
A 10 does not
but
see you.
hold on. But the one guy is in the wolf area, right? Yeah,
Oh, the one guy is in the wolf area. He has to make a dexterity save, correct?
Yep.
A 16 plus a 9.
Yeah,
Guessing
he passes.
saves. Okay. The warrior could not find you, so they're going to spend their movement. They're going to take on this dire wolf. Because they just came back and they saw that they were a druid, so they're going to try to make some attacks. They're going to make 3 attacks on them with their greatsword. That hits. That hits. That hits. Damn. So that's 12d6. $15. 12. And another 14. So 6 and 2. 50. You see as this warrior commander slashes through this dire wolf and takes it out of the battle and returns. You see a druid returns. Stygius, it's now your turn.
All right. Well, I still don't know what's behind the stone. I'm going to move towards the the carriage.
Going to move towards the carriage. Okay.
Yep.
You could probably get about here to the carriage.
Okay, perfect. I'm keeping an eye on the carriage and then also just kind of taking some glances over to see how the teammates are doing.
As you glance over, you see your team looks a little bit fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn, unless.
No, yep. That's
Okay.
That'd be it.
Okay. It's now the druid's turn. They're going to cast. What are they going to do? They are going to make an attack at this person with their staff. Hey, that hits. Six. Seven damage to the warrior commander. Quill, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to attack the crime lord in front of me with a multi-attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna reroll.
Natural 1. Holy shit.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit the crime lord.
That hits because of 15 plus.
Yep, that hits.
And another 15 plus 7.
That
So
hits
that
as well.
hits 2. And I get Okay, for my first clause, 1d8. Okay, 3 plus 7.
10 for the first clause.
Sorry, I was just pulling out my calculator. Okay, 10. And then another 1d8. 7 plus 7 is 14.
14. Okay.
And I get 2d10. 13.
So 20. Okay.
No, so I would get a 7 for each one.
Yeah, I 13 plus 7.
So it'd be 27 total.
No, for your bite, it's 2d12 plus 7.
Oh. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Okay. And then I get my 1d6,
Okay. Plus 3.
which I'm gonna choose to reroll. Okay, 5 plus 3 is 8.
Okay. Plus your
So-
rage damage. 54 damage to him.
Yep. Does he die?
He looks fucked up, but he is just hanging on. You slash a bite with this radiant damage on him. He goes, ah! He starts to crumble a little bit, but he's still standing.
Alright, I'm gonna multi-attack him again.
Okay. If you kill him, you can split your multi-attack up. So do one at a time.
What's left
Like, what do you mean, what's left?
besides him for opponents?
The warrior commander.
Oh, okay. Alright, and you said I can split my warrior, or my
Yeah, you can split
multi-attack?
it up.
Okay.
So just do one at a time.
Do one, do the damage, and then...
Yes.
Okay, for my claws... Does a 17 hit him?
That just barely hits him.
Okay, so 1d8.
Plus 7.
6 plus 7 is 13.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna rake my claws across his face and his chest.
You throw one claw as he's still standing, crumbles, goes to stand back up, and you just slash him. His face and his head collapse as you carve giant claw marks right through the center of his face.
Okay, and then where is that other dude at?
They are right next to you. So you can scoot over a little bit and
Alright,
hit
I'm gonna
them.
move my wolves on him as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I have another claw attack. $14 plus 7, 21 hit.
That does hit.
I'm gonna re-roll that 4. 17 plus 7, so 24.
That does hit.
Okay, so I get 1d8 and 1d10, both plus, or 2d10.
Yes, plus 14.
14 plus 14 is 24, plus my rage
28.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 28,
plus-
yeah, you're right. Plus
So
my rage
30
damage.
total damage. You drop that one dude, and then you throw a claw and a bite at her. She looks bloodied, but she is still standing.
Okay.
Damocles, it's your turn, man.
All right, put me in. I gotta be closer.
There you go. You're right next to her.
Damn, I can't believe I only got one on my last fire's burn. That's so depressing. I don't have any more of those. I guess we're just going for that unarmed strike,
Okay.
buddy. Nat 20 to hit. Plus
Nat
10.
20.
I got 30.
Woo, woo, woo. 15. Okay. 15 plus 1d8 plus 7.
What?
So you do 15 damage.
Okay.
And then roll your 1d8.
Oh yeah, I have to
Plus 7.
roll this to make it go away.
Yep.
And then I roll the 1.
Mm-hmm.
14.
14.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. They're still standing.
Okay. Oh, does 15 hit?
Does not hit.
Fuck. Okay. That's okay. I can. We're gonna
You
fear.
could try to stun her.
We're gonna fury of blows for the bonus action. That's
You're
what
gonna
I'm
fury
thinking.
of
That's what
blows.
I'm
So
thinking.
roll twice to try to hit.
Okay.
Like roll twice. So you get 1 roll to hit with 1 punch. 23 hits. Okay. Roll another one. See if you hit again.
12.
12 does not. So you get 1 hit off that fury of blows.
Okay. All right. 12.
Plus 12 damage. 41 damage. That's still pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Bam, bam. Bash her in the back of the head. She looks fucked up, but she's still standing.
Damn.
All right. Rico, you feel something. You see, as you're hiding, you see something wave at you in a dark figure, unable to see, and then it's gone in a flash. And Damocles and Quill, as you guys are fighting, you see a small figure appear for a second, drag the druid, and the druid drops to the ground dead.
Damn.
Quill is curious. Can it's not my turn, but can I smell the air either on my turn or whenever I can do that?
On your turn, you can smell the air.
Okay.
Let's see what that stealth check is. Ooh, okay.
Where in relation to me did I see this?
Like
Object.
10 feet from you.
Like
Saw a little
right in
hand
front of
wave
me?
at you. A little bit in front of you, like 5 feet in front of you, but like 5 feet in front of you and 5 feet to the left of you. So like
Okay.
over here-ish, you saw it.
Okay.
It waved at you. You saw this little hand wave at you, and then it just vanished.
I would like to try to follow it or investigate or
Make a perception check for me. It's got to roll high.
27.
As you look around, you don't seem to find anything.
What?
Did you hear what he said the DC is?
This one's a 35.
Holy shit. Well, I would like to then get myself out of the woods towards the
Okay. Move yourself where you want to go.
let's see how far. There we go. That is as far as I could move.
You still have an action, and she's within range for your knives.
I would like to throw my knives at the warrior commander.
Okay,
Both
they
of
do
them.
not see you, so you do get advantage. And you
Hell
can use your
yeah.
sneak attack.
There that is. Does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit.
And then what about a 19?
A 19 hits.
Nice. Okay, 7 and 9.
Okay.
And then 17, baby. Let's go.
Let's see what we got here. 33. You throw these 2 psionic blades. She looks like she is on death's door. Is there anything you want to do, Rico?
No, I'll just go ahead and end my turn there.
Okay. It is now their turn. They are fucking furious. They are going to make 2 attacks on you, Quill, and 1 attack on you, Damocles. Oh, natural 20 for the first hit on you, Quill.
Okay.
So that is 29 damage plus. This is before I have it, of course, you know.
Mm-hmm.
For the first strike, it would be 20 damage. That's half.
Okay.
Let's see if they roll. See if they hit you again.
I thought you said it was 29, not halved.
No, it was 29 because it's a crit. It was a crit. So they rolled a 43, and half of 43 is 20. So you take 20 damage. Does that drop you out of your wolf form?
Yes.
Okay. Drops you out of this form, and hold on 1 second. I'm trying to grab your other form here. Brings you back to just being Quill. The second to hit was a 4 plus 9, 13. Guessing
No.
doesn't hit.
Okay,
No.
so not for me. Okay, never mind.
No. And you, I guess that wouldn't count for you. And a, damn, 23 to hit you, Damocles.
Okay, that does hit me. Can I use a reaction?
What reaction would you like to use?
Deflect attack.
All
Does
right.
it-
What does that do?
Okay, so there is a little bit of a, does this attack include bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
It is slashing damage.
Okay, so when an attack roll includes the slashing damage and it hits me, I can reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 9.
Okay.
Damn.
So it does 23 damage to you. So roll 1d10.
10.
10 damage. So you take 13 damage from this attack.
Wait, but plus 9.
No, that was with the plus 9.
That was he
Oh,
rolled a 1. He rolled a 1.
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
You take 13 damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll at the start. You have disadvantage on the target has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of the warrior's next turn.
That bitch is going to be dead before the start of our next turn.
Stygius, it is now your turn.
Hey guys, sorry. Megan just got home. All right. So, I'm going to proceed to look at the back of the cart to see if anything is, or I guess, how is this cart? Is it?
It's an open wagon type style. It's a very small cart. Only one person could only 1 or 2 people could ride on it to not slow it down. If you want to make a perception check, I can tell you what you see as you get close.
Yeah, I'd like to see what's inside it and see if anything's been ruffled up or taken. Looks disturbed.
Roll a perception for me.
18.
As you look, you see that there's just a chest in the back of this cart. Just one single chest. It does not look like it has been tampered with.
Was it a human chest?
Yes. The cavity of a human.
That's haunting.
With your detect magic, you can see that there's a magical aura on the inside of it.
I see. All right. Well, knowing that that's in place, I'd like to look at the other rocks there and see if I can.
With that perception, you do not see any magical aura coming from that rock direction.
So it's shifted. Okay. Or something different. Interesting. One moment. I think I'd like to pick up a small rock then in preparation for my next action.
Okay. You pick up a small rock. Quill, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to multi-attack this little lady. Oh, no, I'm not, because I'm not still in my wolf form. Never mind. I'm going to...
You did say you wanted to try to smell the air on your next opportunity, on your next closest opportunity.
Does that cost an action?
No, it does not.
Okay, then I'm...
Perception check.
Alright, I'm gonna try to smell the air.
Okay.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
20?
Damn. As you take a small whiff in the air, still having that lingering sense of the beast, you smell someone that smells a very familiar smell, I mind you, of alcohol and trash.
Would I be able to pinpoint who this is? Like, would Quill know?
Not exactly.
But I feel like Quill would be... Would she have an idea or no?
You have
Like, she wouldn't know
idea.
for sure, but like...
You would have an idea of who it would be, of who you think it to be, but you're not sure. You've smelt that smell once before somewhere else, but...
Okay. Well, I am going to... I'm so excited. I get to use one of my spells.
She looks fucked up. Oh, she ended her turn in that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. So roll a dex.
A natural 1.
Okay, so I get to roll 3d10.
She doesn't have much health left.
$20.
As you're about to swing, your wolves consume her.
Cool.
She is dead.
Okay, I'm going to shift back into my wolf form then.
Okay.
And follow that smell.
With that, you smell...
And I'm kind of searching for a mental presence as well.
As you start to walk, it starts to lead you this way. The smell kind of dead ends right here. You get a big glob right where the dead druid is. You can smell it, but then it kind of just vanishes.
What about the mental presence thing?
Other than Damocles and... there is another odd static, but nothing that you would recognize. Just seems like that mental static that you normally have. As far as you guys know, combat is over.
Word, can I go pick up the bandit, criminal, whatever guy, his gun? I want that. I want that pistol.
You want to pick up his gun.
I want that pistol.
As you make an investigation check.
And my D&D Beyond is not open. I was looking at the map.
As you're looting, Rico, what are you doing? And Stygius, what are you doing? You see that they have felled the enemies.
God.
One, you have no fucking clue where that pistol is.
Damn it.
Bummer.
I have been waiting to pick that up since that guy died. I have -2 on investigation. Give me something different to roll.
All right, that's what it is.
Crying in the club.
I am still curious as to what the figure was that I saw moving through the woods. So
Are you going to regroup with your friends, or?
I will eventually, but I'm first going to kind of like walk the tree line a little bit
Okay.
down this way.
Do I see Rico doing this? Because
Yes,
I
you
am
do.
also okay. I'm going to follow him because I am also still looking.
Okay.
And
Stygius, what are you doing?
I'm going to continue to move a little closer to the rocks, but I'm going to chuck the one that I picked up at some of those big rocks over there to try and get a noise and a reaction.
So you're gonna kind of like walk, kind of like over here-ish, and like throw a rock in this area.
Yes.
You're gonna and throw a rock over there.
Yep.
As you guys are doing this,
I wanted to ask Stygius mentally if he found the book, the binding, the book.
Telepathically, I share that there seems to be a powerful artifact in a chest within the carriage. I think it's safe to say that it's still there. But there's still something in the trees over here pulling in people I'm investigating.
Okay, just don't lose the book. Me and Rico are investigating something also.
All right, I'll hold my ground here.
as you guys are doing that, you guys see a very dark, cloaked figure appear.
Where at?
Right where he is, right there.
Okay. Oh.
Rico, make yeah. Hold on. Let me roll to see if I can hit you real quick.
Ouch.
Does a that's a 3 plus 19. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
He rolled a 3. What?
You are yanked to this person, and you are stabbed.
Oh.
Let's see if they can roll to hit on the stab. A 4 plus 19, so 20. Does a 23 hit?
A 19 is my armor class. And anything hits.
I now know.
I thought you'd have fun with that. Hold on, I gotta do some math real quick.
Are you having PTSD, Cody?
Yeah, and it's worse than I thought. He got his weapon.
He does 60 damage to you, Rico.
Oh. Bye-bye, guys.
No!
You fall into death saves.
Do we need to roll initiative? Or...
Damocles and Stygius, you guys all see this. Quill, I would like you to make a perception check for what the fuck just happened.
Are you fucking me? I have no fucking clue. I rolled a nat 1.
No
But
way.
wait, didn't you say I have advantage on perception?
Yes,
In
when
my
you're
wolf
in your
form?
wolf form. With
Thank
smell.
fucking God.
Because I'll count this as you're seeing and smelling at the same time.
17.
As you look, you see and smell that same alcoholic garbage smell you see, and you see a little bit of soft gray fur with a little white spot. And that static starts to clear up.
Okay, Quill is gonna run over to him and jump on him.
And jump on him? Okay.
Not attacking him.
Okay.
Quill's just very excited to see him.
Make a strength check for me. That's for his perception. Okay.
24.
24. You tackle this thing and you knock the hood off and you see Rick the raccoon. And Rick goes, Jesus fucking Christ, you scared me.
Hi, Rick.
God. This is all mentally, by the way. You guys do not hear any of this. What the fuck are you doing?
If you could not hurt my friends, please, that would be
Oh,
ideal.
He reaches in his back pocket. Damocles and Rico, you're going unconscious. Damocles, you see him reach a health potion, and he heals you for 20 health points, Rico.
What if I put me at -20?
Well,
it just puts you on death
It
saves.
just puts you on death saves. It doesn't put you past negative.
Okay.
What if he puts me at -20?
Nice.
Great timing.
That's crazy.
He looks at you, Rico, and he says, "Sorry about that.
What are you doing
Kind of
here,
on the job.
Rick?
Oh, Jesus, man. I mean, I was dead. I was dying.
Stygius, you see all this unfold, and Damocles, what are you two doing?
I'm still looking for the gun on the ground, man. Digging around in the sand, looking in pockets.
Not even
Nope, no
not
idea.
even shook that Rico's almost died.
You just hear an agony, like a scream, and then you just see Rico laying down, and he's like, I've got to find this gun. Stygius, what are you doing?
I see that things have cleared up, and I kind of connect 2 and 2, and I just proceed to go back to the cart and take a look at that chest.
Okay. As you look at the chest, you see that it's a wooden box, and it looks to be locked.
Okay. I would like to find the most important looking guard that probably met an end.
So you walk over to where Damocles is kicking around trying to find that pistol. You walk over to the gladiator's body, and you see a little key ring on him.
Stygius, please come help me find this pistol. For the love of God, I can't find it anywhere. It's just here, man.
Well, have you tried looking under the bodies?
Probably. I feel like that'd be the first place I looked.
As you roll the body over, there it sits.
There it sits.
Wow.
Thank you, almighty Stygius.
So add to your equipment a pistol.
Okay, how do I add things? Manage inventory?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, maybe not a laser pistol.
No,
just a pistol.
Just a regular
Just
pistol.
a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Add to equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Added pistol.
Just add a laser pistol and then wait till we level up like twice, and he'll forget, and then you'll have a
And then
laser
you'll have a
pistol.
laser pistol.
I will
I feel like
always
if
remember
I were to
laser
just
pistol.
have a laser pistol, Cam would be like, okay, pause.
Yeah.
Where did you get
Okay,
that?
you go to use it and it
And
blows
it
up in your
fucking
fucking
explodes
hands.
because my caveman brain can't comprehend how to use it.
Yeah, you do not have expertise in firearms, so you technically can't use it. You don't like. I mean, you can use it. You just don't get to add the bonus to it. You just get to roll flat to see if you hit with it.
But you can still pistol whip them.
Oh yeah.
Rico
figure out how
speaks
to
out
use
loud. He says, he speaks to you, Rico and Quill, and he speaks out loud and he says, "Well, I was on this job."
Okay, Quill's gonna change back into her elf form to make things a little easier. And
Okay.
and Rick sees that she does this with ease now. And she's gonna say, "You mean you're working with the ambushers?"
Yeah. Yeah. They were gonna pay me a pretty big chunk of change, so it's really hard to say no when they're offering you 50,000 gold. So
That sounds like you. Well, I hope you don't mind missing out on the money. We really need to not let this book get into the wrong hands.
well, I'm just kind of glad I didn't kill you guys, honestly. And don't worry about the money. They gave me 25 up front. Fucking idiots.
Oh, and this is Rico. Rico, this is
You're
Rick.
just telling me you walk around whipping bitches around and like stabbing us in the throats, basically, like for like just 25 gold. That's it.
Oh no, I said 50,000 gold.
Oh, 25,000 up front. I
Yeah,
see.
they gave me 25,000 gold up front.
Well, still, that didn't mean you had to like pull me from across the fucking planet.
Well, I'm sorry there. Yeah, you got to meet Hook and Sinker, so the bit ornery.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, I guess it's a pleasure to meet you. If Quill says so.
Yeah, the shrimpy. He looks to you, Quill. He says, "Yeah, you shrimpy over here. He's trying to be a rogue."
Quill just kind of chuckles and shakes her head, and then she's like, "You have to meet Damocles and Stygius," and starts walking towards them.
All right, cool. He follows right along. Damocles, Stygius, are you guys at the bodies at this moment? I'm guessing.
Yes, I am looking at this pistol like it's the most magnificent piece of equipment I've ever seen. Feeling like King Von in 2018. Don't fucking know how to do anything with it though, so I'm kind of just looking at it.
All right. You see Quill and Rico walk over with this raccoon.
What
He
in
stands
the
about
fuck?
3'6". He stands about 3'6", just a little bit taller than Rico, and he looks like part raccoon, part human.
But mostly
And he
raccoon.
goes, mostly raccoon. He's a raccoon that's pretty much walks on his hind legs. I mean,
Do
what normal
raccoons
raccoons
have
do.
thumbs? No.
Yes,
Think
they
of
do.
Really?
They do.
Rocket the raccoon. Think of
yeah.
like Rocket the raccoon,
Oh.
but more raccoon
Oh, okay.
and fluffy. He walks up and says,
Damocles, this is Rick, and Stygius, this is Rick. Rick, Stygius, and Damocles.
"Pleasure." He sticks out his little raccoon paw.
This is the guy that was pulling people all over the place, exploding them.
I stick out my finger. Also, you killed Tyler and Kyle. Not cool, bro.
Oh, I didn't know they meant anything. I was just doing my job.
I mean, I wouldn't say they meant anything, but like they were like not essential personnel. You know what I mean? Like you really could have kind of just like not murder,
Well, I
not
mean,
done that. I guess I don't know. A little
I
excessive, I
mean,
guess.
can you blame me? They seem quite annoying. I think I did you a favor.
I mean,
Yeah, but no, but yeah.
He shakes your finger, and he looks and says, "You're looking at that pistol. If you want to see a real pistol," and he pulls out a 9-iron that is in this very deep black metallic color.
So is it safe to say that you might be able to show me how to use this thing?
I could probably show you a thing or two. Not my first time handling a pistol.
Fuck yeah.
So you guys were sent here. Were you guys sent here, or were you guys just here to stop this ambush?
We were here to stop the ambush.
That's all. No reason.
You know what was and why they were ambushing, right?
All I know is it's about a dumb book.
Yeah, well, it's actually a powerful book that, if it gets into the wrong hands, could release a few gods from their bindings.
Quill, you know me. You know I don't give a fuck what the job's for as long as it's paying me well.
Yes.
And when you're offered 50,000 gold, it's really hard to say no.
Listen, Rick, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that it could have gone quite badly if you guys would have succeeded. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, you guys killed those dumbasses quite easily, so I'll give that to you.
Well, how about we take the book and we go to the bar and then we can all catch up?
Sounds great. Is Ron still alive?
Ron is still kicking it, yep.
Because, you know, they said they were going to, like, send a dragon to kind of cause a distraction there, and I was really worried about Ron, but, again, money focused.
Oh yeah, we killed that dragon.
fucking burked that bitch.
Well, fucking A. I think I saw you guys leaving town the other day. We were that group of merchants that was leaving town.
And you didn't come say hi?
Well, I didn't realize it was you. I just thought it was some people leaving town. We were trying to keep our heads low.
Okay, well, to the bar we go. Do we have the book?
That would be a Stygius thing.
Yeah, while everyone was chatting, I went ahead and went over to the chest and popped the lock. You know, listening to conversation, but mainly focused on getting that book.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to open up the chest and see what's in there.
As you open up the chest, you see that there's a bag inside. A simple, small satchel with a little tag on it.
What does the tag say?
The tag reads, Mrykul's binding.
Upon hearing Quill's question, I raise the book and say, got it.
There is no book. There's just a small satchel. With your detect magic that's still going, you can determine that this is probably a bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
And you guys see Stygius hold up a little bag.
what's that, Stygius?
It's a bag of holding. I dare say I'm not sure if we should open this here and yet, but maybe worth a check.
Stygius, you see the raccoon go, they put it in a fucking bag of holding? God, talk about easy to fucking steal.
No kidding. Maybe a little too easily.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't get my grubby paws on it.
I'm sure.
All right, to the bar. I need a drink.
Me too.
Rick, I think you owe me a drink. At least one drink.
You're okay.
Nope.
He pats you on the head. You're fine. It's just a little scuff.
Okay. I guess it'll be an eye for an eye.
Oh God, Rico, you idiot.
He looks at you very closely. He says, "You try anything on me, and I will kill you." You're lucky she stopped me, because I was just gonna let you bleed out, boy.
Does Quill hear this?
You would.
Oh, Rico, come on. Let's just go to the bar, have a drink. It'll be fine. Let's not do anything too crazy.
See, I will be a kind gentleman and pay for everyone's drinks. It's on me. I got a lot of fucking money, so we might as well spend it.
Thank you, Rick. To the bar we go.
All right.
Thank you. That's all I
Is it
wanted.
bedtime now?
Is it bedtime now? You guys walk back.
I have to work in the
You
morning.
guys walk back. We'll get to the tavern and then we'll stop.
Thank you.
Don't worry. You walk back to the town of Saloon. Dressed as the sun is setting, you guys go into the tavern and you see Ron is they've somewhat repaired the tavern. It looks like the basement level is repaired, but it looks like they're still working on the upstairs. You guys walk in, all sit. Ron turns around and goes, "Holy fucking shit, is that Rick? Quill, where'd you find him?"
Out in the woods.
"You fucking devil dog. Where have you been?" Rick goes, "Well, I've been around. Jobs here and there. Get rounds for all of us, Ron. I'll keep you busy all night." "Don't gotta tell me twice." He throws a bag of coin onto the bar, and he serves you guys all drinks.
Oh, why, thank you. And then I would like to start to chug my drink.
All right. Ron brings out a case of Pirate's Rum. You see Rick grabs one, pops it open, downs it, slams it on the ground, and grabs another and cracks it open. "Oh, man, I've missed this stuff."
I'd like to keep an eye on Rick.
I'd like to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, not too obtrusively, but yeah, I'm not quite sure I trust him yet.
Okay. Do you want to make an insight to see what vibe you're getting from him? Do a little vibe check here?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an
Also,
insight for me.
Depending on what I get from this, I have something I want to go through with. Oh, a 27. Holy shit.
You could tell that this very odd raccoon creature is... I don't know. You've never seen anything like this. You've never heard anything in history about something like this. As you look at him, his demeanor shows very like rough and tumble, especially now that he's drinking. The vibe that you get off of him is that, like you said, you don't know if you can trust him, but he seems like he does what he does for work. He has no bounds. He seems like a decent person just doing a job.
Interesting. Okie dokie.
So, how did you four all meet up then? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, we met actually. Me, Stygius, and Rico actually met here at Ron's.
Yes, we did.
And
You
then we
know,
met.
it was the funniest of things. I was just talking about elves, and there Quill was.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for her. She's a little feisty.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice.
Well,
And then we met Damocles later on in Sharess.
I mean, he looks like a pretty good warrior. I saw him beating the shit out of those guys. They had that shit coming. Fucking dicks.
Yes, I did.
Well, you guys look like you're beat to shit, nonetheless. If you want, you guys can go take a rest. Quill, if you want, I can share the information I have that they gave me.
Please do anything you have.
I gotta get the notes. They're in a stash nearby, but I'll bring them to you in the morning.
That would be awesome. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, no problem. You see, he grabs a couple bottles, shoves them in his cloak. He says, "I'll catch you folks in the morning." Downs a bottle, slams it, and walks out. Just you four and Ron.
I need a room, Ron. I'm ready for bed.
Well, you can use one that you used
Perfect,
last night.
thanks. I'm hitting the hay, everybody.
Good night.
I'll join you, but I've got some reading beforehand, but I'll be quiet.
All right. So did you sure you're going up as well?
Yep.
Okay. It's just Quill and Rico.
I would like to look up at Quill and be like, well, it looks like it's just you and I now. Anything you want to do in particular?
Quill's gonna down a bottle of pirate's rum.
So I take that as a yes now?
What are you talking about, little man?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I'm gonna head up and go to bed. I guess I'll just see you.
I think I will too.
All right. You guys all hit the sack. Damocles and Stygius in one room, and Quill and Rico in another. You guys all take a long rest. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight. More to come on the next episode. I want to thank everyone for listening, and please do share our podcast. We're trying to make this grow, everyone, and rate it as well if you can. Thank you to all my players, even though this drug on a lot later than we thought it was going to. It's quite late for us.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was a good time. Hee hee.
All right, well, peace out, everyone. Catch you on the next one.